Hi guys, this is Emnel, and we are playing Stellaris with Leviathan Patch in our Gods of Eridu campaign. So, last episode I actually decided to go ahead and start integrating this race we found here, but I think we'll hold on to that with that because we need to consolidate first. We have two planets that are not yet producing anything of use, and since we settled, we will pay in terms of research. As you can see, additional 20% for those two planets. So I think we'll first settle a third planet here that will turn into a research center, and also we need to build up to our naval capacity before someone actually decides to come and eat us. There are no overwhelming empires aside from, Fallen Empire. That's so it's not terrible, but since we are playing on Insane, it's better not. It's better to be safe than sorry. So, and that's the reason I'm keeping this useless cruiser around, since it counts for 130 military power, so almost 4 corvettes. We are paying arm and a leg for it, but let's leave it as it is for now. We are still before the expansion actually launches, but there have been patch notes released today. So there's one thing I forgot to mention about hyperlanes or hyperdrive, is that you no longer can activate it within the gravity well. So that was the actual nerf to it, rather than the indirect one with more powerful aliens, like what we encountered here.
Research complete.
So our rivalry. Yeah. Which ones are you? Really? Okay. Interesting. Border range plus 20. Winning tile blockers wouldn't be a terrible idea. I think bumping our space capacity just a little bit, it can keep us alive, so let's go for it. I think we want to switch those guys around, since, well, they match, and where is that spaceship? And use that time to level our genius guy up a little bit, since he's only level 3 at the moment. Let's get start building a few more corvettes.
Construction complete.
Alright, we still have some energy credits to build on here, so I'm not too concerned. Let's continue building military stations and mining stations. Oh, as someone pointed out in the comments, the reason why our mining stations are even cheaper than 25% sanctioned by this, and why our research stations are cheaper rather than cost 90 minerals, is because the ship cost actually affects stations for whatever reason. So yeah, that minus 15% for ships is actually a pretty decent thing to have.
Construction complete.
And you can build. Let's stick with stick to minerals for now. So since we have a nice cushion of energy anyway, and we are not spending but rather gain, well, we are just spending 1 instead of 6 here. Swirling shadows, immense rugged shadows drift across, yeah, so basically +6. We had that one before, haven't we? And that is here. Interesting. And building a can we colonize? Well, we cannot colonize anything here, so well, except perhaps this. Once we get that other race that has tropical preference, could. But I think we will need to build an outpost. Probably here, actually. Oddly enough. And that should encompass all of it, I sure hope. Yeah, that sounds about right, and perhaps that would even extend to those two. So yeah, Zunur should be our next target in that regard, but I'm afraid that it will cost us arm and a leg, probably about 300. Oh, and another non-obvious thing I've seen in a patch note that I haven't realized before is that you can now move your capital for 250, which may be actually useful if we, well, for now we are more or less, well, it would be better if we have it in Isin, since all that colonization here would be a bit cheaper. I think we'll stick to Eridu for the time being, but yeah, there is an option. So you basically want you will want to move your capital in order to lower the costs of colonization. I'm not actually like 100% sure if being a capital. Yes, so that gives you plus 10% happiness, and so I imagine habitability doesn't change. It's just, you know, it's your original world, but isn't linked to being a capital unless someone messed something up while coding.
System survey complete.
Okay, I really need to queue this shit up. Okay, you are one with lifespan, and you are almost level 5. So let's survey one more system with you, or 2. And we'll replace someone with someone. This guy probably, to just get him to the next level. Or rather, this guy, since well, level 3 is kind of meh. Where is our guy responsible for? Here you are. Right, you are working on anomalies. Very good. Okay, get a level up. Oh, whenever one of your guys levels up, if he's a scientist, he has now 10% rather than 7% chance of getting a new trait, and if he is not a scientist, but some other kind of leader, he has 20% chance. This whole area is getting really nice too. Well, let's try to survey things around here. Perhaps we will come to war over them shortly. Not shortly, at some point, basically. We've been building, you know, minerals. Oh no, we didn't have money at the time. Oh, and you can. I was also told, for some reason I haven't realized that, that there's this option. You can simply press B, and your fleet will enter the closest orbit around your system, and thus will be affected by this docked fleet bonus, which reduces the maintenance by 25%. And a thing that is actually new is an ability to control shift issue orders with Control Shift pressed to put the selected order in front of the order queue. Another rather nice improvement to the UI.
Complete.
Right. This is not done yet. Build those few corvettes, but yeah, we'll need to max out on those corvettes. Oh, another thing, since we are chatting, someone pointed out that I briefly mentioned that armor is useless for frigates, for corvettes. Maybe I've been a bit too fast with that. So, for example, if with better reactors we could put about as much armor here, possibly with level 4 reactors, probably even one more, that would boost our armor reduction on damage reduction to 24%, which what is it? 60, 100, around 150 additional hull points. But that's only assuming that the enemy doesn't have weapons that ignore parts of armor. So it may be an option depending on what enemies you are fighting, because unlike shields, they do not use. They simply do not use power. So with higher level of those and enemies that are using kinds of weapons that do not affect armor that much, it may be a viable option. Alright, we should probably... what are we? Naval capacity. You know what? Should start by investigating those aliens, I'd say. We are at nowhere near the cap of influence. Which are... so Epsilon aliens, which ones are you? Tayanaki or whatever. If I remember correctly, we can get plus 10% happiness boost out of them. But what I want is to get that orbital farm thing, so I'm kind of choosing things that are cheap, so perhaps we'll hold on with that, since we don't really need that influence just yet. No. Soon enough we'll probably put down this fort here, but well, we still have things to build around here, and we aren't maxed yet in terms of a fleet. And well, I think we've been a bit reckless with in regards to building our military up, so let's not get yeah, let's not die, basically. And this guy has level 5. Let's replace him with this guy. And he will be around for a long time. Sadly, he never gained any points, any actually useful research traits. So yeah, perhaps this one will.
Construction complete.
Okay, so we are working on this.
Construction complete.
Glancing hit. While approaching Ur-2, the Eridu turn suddenly received a glancing hit by several passing mass driver rounds. Okay, so we had that. They were shot from the distant galaxy, which is incredible, and we got ourselves some engineering research. Sure. Okay, so you are going here now. You're the proper one. A spark of genius. You are not. Change scientist. Careful, this one. Okay, can we queue this if I shift control click? Will it change? Well, it will just force it to go there. So how about this one? Come on. No, it just... No, it will still put it in front. It doesn't reverse it. Well, actually, I guess I want this first anyway. Okay, let's move that and research this. Oh fuck, I have taken... Oh. Alright, you work on this, then work on this, then work on this. And you should be the one who does that. And it keeps keeps changing. I wouldn't Nabu. Yeah, well, whatever. We'll do one by one. Why are we losing so much? I guess building up military and all those minerals, but yeah, let's build one more mineral here and then we'll get those free energy points here, since we are building two there already. And we actually got access to Emnel now when... yeah. Right, well, we have a cushion as I mentioned, so this is actually very nice with only 1 for 4. It's a rare thing to have.
Construction complete.
Right, we revealed some deuteric gas. And now, well, I mean, basic combat rolls are okay. So for corvettes, the basic one is just increase your evasion by 3 and some combat speed. For destroyers, it increases tracking, so the lowering of enemy evasion when you are shooting, since, well, destroyers are meant to fight corvettes and missiles. Tracking is mostly for corvettes, so missiles have some residual amount of evasion, but it's like 10% compared to corvettes who start with 60. Yeah, but later you get more specialized ones that allow you to also change behavior of your ships. All of those have mixed behavior. Well, actually, battleship starts with altered behavior, but bonuses are kind of meh. Now, fusion reactor or deflectors. Let's go deflectors. Okay, so problem with Stellaris combat is that it's very much rock, paper, scissors, both in how absolute the counters are and how much you don't know what you are facing till you actually face it. So there isn't really a good way of well, there isn't an easy way to getting information on what kind of weapons your enemies are using, unless you will just camp out in a system with some alien neutral aliens and see them shooting them. And since now neutral aliens are far more rare, it's even less likely. And if you have once you know what you are fighting against, you really usually need to refit really fast to even stand a chance. So we'll see how that goes. Alright, so okay, so you actually have that. Let's send you here outright. I want this prompter. And you here. I keep building mining stations. What do we see in the structural awards? Stone Age primitives. This is a problem. That's basically you're losing a lot of tiles because of them. Okay, so our fleet returned after being kicked out of here. Okay, and we have no way of reaching this part of space anymore. Well, we are boxed in right now, unless we manage to clean that, but not yet. Well, we could probably force through it, basically destroy one escape, destroy another escape. So I'm not sure, but I think they actually all attack at once, so let's not risk our fleet this way. Alright, you guys go ahead and enter orbit. Magnetic reversal. The magnetic field of Doronama 3 experiences a complete reversal while it is being observed by Arumuter and Mashon. I really need to, you know, decide on how to pronounce it, but this rare event has interchanged the position of the planet's magnetic poles. Fortunately, it was all recorded by the sensor of our ship, providing our scientists with a lot of valuable data. And we get physics research. Okay, so we got everything here. Okay, let's... Once again, the wrong one. How far off are you from the next level? Quite far off. I mean, those are usually... Okay, what is it? A sensor profile mid-sized vessel. Alright, so it's probably a derrick cruiser. Nothing very useful, but let's... Right, we'll save this for later, especially since we are not going to build anything there yet. That science research is tempting, but due to the ranges here, that would cost us like 300 influence. Not too sure about that. What do we have here? Let's build an energy first. Oh, never mind. Let's put this energy first, and then we'll get some more minerals. How's the situation on Ur? Yeah, we are still gaining, which is alright, and we really need to get those active volcanoes. Alright, so once we reach 5, so in a while, despite us having a... So what is it? 30 months, 35 months. We can upgrade this. Why have we landed? Well, I guess there wasn't really a good place to land, and this way we'll save up on some. Well, I guess I had a reason. Isin. So we've built that one, and I guess we can build hydroponics here. It will be useless for a while, but we want to grow pretty fast, and soon I think we'll be settling this.
Construction complete.
Okay, so wow, we had already a defensive pact. How come? It's fucking... Oh, never mind. They... For a second I thought they actually invited us, but... Alright, so they have pact basically against those guys that are between them, wherever they are, and probably them. Let's see. Yeah, you have 4 rivals. You have rivals against us and someone else, probably this empire. Our strengths here. Superior is well, what you should expect, really. But yeah, they will be a tough nut to crack, those there, but so for now let's try to expand within our borders, since we happen to actually have a lot of land to conquer. Speaking of conquering, yeah, I think it's time to build that frontier outpost. Oh, actually it's not that expensive, the frontier outpost. Weird. think I've paid some crazy amount for this, and let's see. How expensive would it be to settle these worlds right here? It was around 300, yeah, 336. If we were to, well, we haven't scouted there, but there will be probably around 400 then. Not much else to... Oh, I'm not 100% sure that this will be in range, but since this is above the ecliptic and this is actual place of it, it's maybe... Okay, let's... Okay, with this we will take a look. Is there a better way to check it? I don't think so. Like, okay, let's... With this range, it's about there. It's really impossible. Okay, let's try to drive it here and see how that stacks up. It's more or less... It maybe will reach... Probably won't reach this, but reach those, which is not really worth it. I mean, this is the most important one, and from here we could reach there, but then we probably wouldn't connect with those. Ah, fuck it, let's risk it. We risked it once here, and it actually worked, so might as well. There really needs to be an actual this information how far you will reach, because this
System survey complete.
I guess I could bring a ruler and basically use it on screen, but that's just ridiculous. Naval I think we are good on naval capacity. Okay, so we have those farms. Yeah, I think we'll go for it. Though I think I made a mistake, because I didn't really want to get more of those. I think getting one level of naval capacity is fine for now. So at the end of the research cycle I should have switched to another kind of researcher to not get increased weight on things from military theory. Organic farms anyway. Do we want to switch to someone else? Probably not. Nah, you're fine. You guys can merge. What is the G? Alright. Anomaly found. Ancient life pod. Alright, an abandoned life pod was detected in close orbit of Urgal 1. Discovered in scratch mark, presumably from when the pod's mothership exploded. Preliminary scans suggest it was built more than 5,000 years ago. The crew of the Eridu managed to open the pod, revealing the withered remains of the reptilian alien clad in a resplendent uniform. Clutched in one of its claws was a smart picture of another individual from the same race, possibly a mate or a revered leader. Alright, we got society research out of it. And we are working to get another one. Alright, once again, do we want to get that access to them? I don't think we have we met. If we met amoebas, we could get evasion out of them, and if we fought them, we could get. What was it? I think +5 energy out of them. Yeah, but I think that we'll go with evasion. And with another one, it's additional happiness. Still scraping by for energy, but since we'll be turning Ur into an energy paradise, it's, well, soon enough we'll fix that issue.
System survey complete. Construction complete.
But I don't think we can afford another colonization just yet. Especially since this is going to basically eat our energy rather than provide any. And I think we'll land here in this case, just to grab those two bonuses, since the rest of it we will use just for food and food and research labs. Construction ship. Pretty low on energy, really. But yeah, well, we need to speed up. So okay, a spaceport. Speaking of being low on energy, let's get that one. And have we upgraded our previous spaceport? We have not, so let's do that. And I guess we want a few more corvettes here. Alright, makes sense. Yeah, also, they also heavily changed the numbers. They changed how spaceports affect naval capacity. Previously it was, it still depends on the level of a spaceport, but previously it started with 6 and ended on 11 on level 5, with level 5 or 6 was it spaceports, and now it's 2 on level 1 and 15 on level 6. So upgrading our spaceports is much more important. So 2 for level 1, 4 for level 2, and I believe 6 for level 3, and so on. And earlier it was 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Oh, thereabouts. It's all in the patch notes. And I think we will put an end to this episode right here. Still don't have power hub. Plus it's research, not very useful just yet. I mean, next level of deflectors would be nice, but we still haven't picked better reactors, so that'd be kind of pointless. Let's get... don't really need power hub. You know what, let's not just yet, let's just work on our ships, just to be safe. I mean, 10%, it will be a while till Ur actually goes online and provides us with useful stuff, so yeah, with enough energy for that to make a difference, because most of our energy is now produced on mining stations or I don't know, energy gathering stations. That being said, we will put a pin in that, and I will see you in the next episode. Cheers!